Can we... Oh, sorry, I'm eating. Can we talk about this? Now, I'm gonna put this down. With reworks coming faster than you do, the list of potential characters for this episode is too high to count. And as much as I want to complain about the insanely overpowered characters in League right now, I genuinely have to congratulate Riot Games for making a destructive and impressive champion keep to stomp out unimpressive Tards for Harambe. I figured instead of talking about some of the newer monsters in the game, I'd focus on a Class A character that has been absurdly powerful since the game was released back in 1947. And somehow, she's still fucking 10 years old! Now I think I speak for most of the class when I say, why is Annie still here? This girl has been OP since her release in Dota. And if you thought she was scary before, well boy do I have some bad news. Before we even jump into how well her kit sits with the item reworks, I feel I have to talk about her design. Why is she so cute? Ugh! Riot could have made this some super buff guy with like 15 biceps, a doctorate in magic, and tattoos everywhere, but instead we get this. Do you have any idea how insulting this is? Annie doesn't walk to you to kill you. She skips. Speaking of skipping, you should definitely skip out on playing the rest of the game if she gets her first kill, because for some reason, every Annie is a challenger smurf. Annie snowballs so hard that we had to coin a new term for it. Avalanching. With a kit that's easy to learn and impossible to dodge, let me explain why the only thing harder than dealing with Annie is sitting down after she fucks you. Wait. Oh my god, she's 10 years old. I can't make that joke. Let me just take it out of the script. I wonder if Annie porn exists. Oh god, it does! Moving on. Her passive makes her fourth ability used into a stun. Now hold on. I'm still thinking about the porn. Now the problem is that with this passive, she now has 2 AoE burst abilities in her kit that can stun instantly. And one of them is a bear. I mean, if she lands this spell, at least you'll get an Oscar because it'll make you the star of the fucking Revenant. Now, since Tibbers isn't a projectile, you can imagine why he's impossible to dodge. There's no missile speed at all. There's a cast animation, but that's it. Now, the only counterplay to her ult is to hope that you flash, dash, or backflip preemptively at the exact right moment so that Smokey the Bear doesn't melt your fucking face off. Now, here's where things get really bad. With the inclusion of new items, Annie not only wears the pants in this femdom relationship, god, there's just so much porn, holy shit, but she has the belt too! Since the only counterplay to Annie is to be babysat by your jungler and not stand fucking near her, you can imagine why Riot giving her mobility in the form of a proto-belt is the equivalent of giving Hitler a KAMPF. What? He always talked about his KAMPF. It was really important to him. What is a KAMPF anyway? Is it like a hat? On top of increasing her butt blast radius, Protobelt also adds to the AoE burst that Annie will use to make you switch to playing Overwatch. Paired with Luden's Echo and Thunderlords, you're going to wish that Riot would implement the ability to FF at the load-in screen. Pick your poison. You're either gonna die to this, or this, or this, or this, or this. Also, Annie porn shouldn't exist. Thank you for watching this week's episode of Can We Talk About This? If there's something else you want to talk about, let me know in the comment section below, or tweet me at ScoochLol, and I'll talk about it because we're best friends. Literally, we are best friends. Your birthday is coming up. I'm gonna send you something. I'll watch you sleep.